NotFair in 2012 is substantially bigger than NotFair in 2010, and we've really benefited from the addition of Melissa Amore to our curatorial team. She's done a lot of work in getting us a bigger space and really more funds to work with to make a much larger show. And the great thing about that is we can now show more work by each of the artists that we're featuring and show it in a much better context, I think, for people to be able to appreciate what the artists are doing.
Melissa Amore, who became the creative director, dubbed it Primal Mutation some time ago, as it basically Sam and Melissa and I looked at the various aesthetics that were starting to collate from group shows, from artist-run spaces, from studios, from graduate shows, and there seemed to be some strange linkages. A lot of return to the hand of the artist, a lot of strangely mutated images, a lot of experimentation, and a kind of remove from what was the kind of cool postmodern aesthetic to a much more sort of almost end of the world kind of feel to it. But also, having said that, a return to a certain sense of poetics and poetics of form. So it became more and more exciting as we built up, and we started to realise, I mean, the strange thing was, we barely had an argument over selection of the artists.
What I think this actually differentiates Primal Mutation to the Melbourne Art Fair is there's a lot of lineage across the spectrum. Melbourne Art Fair is basically fundamentally based on galleries and which galleries represent particular artists. What we're really doing here is we're getting the best of the best in artists that actually we can see some kind of potential. We've been scouring artist studios, going to graduate shows, universities, and that takes time to see an artist that may not yet have actually been at their peak in their career, but we can see the potential in their career. So that's really what we're doing. We're giving them a launching pad to go further, and I think that that's, in my opinion, something quite distinct to what the Melbourne Art Fair is doing, and I'm really excited by this year, the fact that we're actually aligned with the Melbourne Art Fair, because I believe that there is something lacking in Melbourne, and that is the enthusiasm back towards artwork, conceptual identity, and towards conceptual narration.